What's going on, everybody? You're watching Knicks Now by Chat Sports. I am your host, Marshall Green, and there is nothing better than a little Friday night Knicks. Shout out to the real ones. Major support shown over the last couple of days for our trade videos, as well as when we were live for 4+ hours for the NBA trade deadline on this channel. Had a lot of fun with all of y'all. That was a blast. But now it is time to put this thing into overdrive. Welcome to the 2026 NBA season. I always feel like the NBA season officially starts after the NBA trade deadline, as we are less than 35 games away from the postseason being here. I'm fired up. Still maybe another move to happen for the Knicks, as they are now enough money under that second apron to go sign someone on the buyout market. Bright and early tomorrow morning, we'll have our buyout candidates video coming out for all the real ones. So make sure you are subscribed and you do have those notifications turned on. A lot of injury news to discuss heading into this game. Let's start with the major storyline. Deuce McBride, if you haven't heard, is having surgery on a sports hernia. That was really noticed by doctors when he was getting his ankle checked out. He is having surgery, and the timetable for him to return is anywhere from 6 to 8 weeks. That would be at the beginning of April, right when the regular season ends and the postseason begins. And I'm going to be honest, I'm not 100% sure he plays again this year. How many times have we heard the New York Knicks say this injury has this timetable, and that player doesn't come back for another month at all? Julius Randle told us he'd be reevaluated in 2 to 4 weeks. He never played another game for the New York Knicks. Mitchell Robinson left the game with an ankle injury, came back, played it again, then he was out for the remainder of the season. So I never really know what to take when it comes to injury news from the New York Knicks. A big loss for Miles McBride, man. He has been excellent this year. Of the rotational players for the Knicks, he has the highest net rating of all of them. So you got to find a way to plug that hole. Jose Alvarado, who you just traded for, he is not going to be playing tonight. Still has to pass that physical. I have heard Sunday is when he is expected to make his Garden debut, or Knicks debut. I don't even know if that game is at the Garden. And for injuries tonight, Karl Anthony Towns is out. He did have that eye laceration. He is not going to play in tonight's game. Josh Hart is going to be back after missing a game. Good to see that ankle injury is not going to be a long-term one. And OG Anunoby is going to be out tonight. They're calling it a sore toe for Anunoby. Hopefully that is not a long-term injury, as I truly do believe OG is the second best player on this team. And he is also the second most important, but I think you could make an argument he might be the most important. And that's with all the respect in the world that I do have for Jalen Brunson. Obviously, Deuce McBride is out, and Jose Alvarado is out. Mike Brown at the podium today, prior to the game, spoke about Alvarado, said he just brings a level of toughness to the team. His energy is unmatched. What he can do defensively in the full court and even in the front court on the ball, especially on pick and rolls and stuff like that, is at a pretty high level. He shoots it better than most people think. We want to play fast, and we believe he's the guy who will come in and push the pace, get us into our offense and all that other stuff. Because he is quick, he's got a low center of gravity. Been around for a while. He'll touch the paint and make others better. We're a big spray team, and he should be good in that area too. So excited to have him. Sounds like he will make his debut on Sunday. I'm excited to see what this team does look like. It is going to be Mohamed Diawara in the starting lineup tonight for OG Anunoby. They have not said who is going to be starting at this point. It's going to be Mitchell Robinson. So it's going to be Brunson, McBride, Hart, Robinson, and Diawara. Before we dive any further into our pregame show, I want to tell you about our sponsor, DraftKings. The NBA's biggest stars deliver the biggest moments with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. You can cash in when they take over. DraftKings has your back with early exit. If your player goes down anytime in the first half, you still get paid in cash. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code NICKSCHAT. New customers can bet just $5, and if your bet wins, you'll get $300 in bonus bets instantly with code NICKSCHAT in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. Connecticut, call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino in Kansas, wager tax pass-through may apply in Illinois. 21 plus in most states. Void in Ontario. Restrictions apply. Bet must win to receive bonus bets, which expire in 7 days. Minimum odds required. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio. Limited time offer. Shout out to DraftKings. One thing I like about them is they kind of hook you up with some pretty sweet same-game parlays. This one right here. Brunson, 30-plus points, 3-plus made threes, 6-plus assists, and 4-plus rebounds. So you need 31 points, 4 made threes, 7 assists, 5 rebounds. Bet $10, win $80, plus 700 odds. Play responsibly, and remember, all lines and odds are subject to change. One thing that's never going to change is Marty Malela being a real one. We got a 3-point goal, Marty Malela, bang! Give me some double M's in the comment section. What up, Marty Malela? Says, let's go, Knicks. Hope Alvarado gets his time tonight. Unfortunately, man, I was hoping the same exact thing, and we're not going to get it. What sucks is Yabusele got traded at midnight, 1 a.m. on Thursday morning, and he played Thursday at 6 p.m. But for some reason, Alvarado's not playing today. He is expected to play on Sunday. But, yeah, I would have liked to seen him tonight, especially with the Knicks being injured like they are. I was super pumped up for this game, Marty. 1-seed Pistons versus the 2-seed Knicks. And my excitement was like a hot air balloon. Then they took a freaking machete and they stabbed it with the news of OG Anunoby and Karl Anthony Towns being out. But, Marty, appreciate you being here, man. Thank you for always supporting this show, brother. Friday Night Knicks is always a blast. It's better when the guy Marty is in the building. And ain't a Knicks Now watch party without our guy Marty. Show him some love. Give us some double M's in the chat.
Shout out to our guy Marcos coming in with a super chat as well, letting us know, yeah, Cat is out tonight, still dealing with that eye laceration, that nasty cut that he decided to share online so everyone could see how bad it was. Believe got some stitches in that eye as well, so they're holding him out tonight. We'll see how long he is out with that injury, but yeah, not at full strength tonight against Detroit.
Marcos, we appreciate the super chat, my man. Sends in 2 super chats. Shout out to him. Old double bang going on. Who's going to step up for Cat? Well, it looks like Mitchell Robinson's going to get the start. Means Ariel Huck-Porty's going to play some minutes off the bench tonight. I'm interested to see, AC, how many minutes is Robinson going to play tonight? I'm going to look up the most minutes he's played this year, and because I don't know if there's been actually any games, and I could be wrong, and I'm sure there's maybe been a couple that he's played in that Karl Anthony Towns has not.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I think we've seen him kind of gradually get some more minutes in games over the season as supposedly part of the Knicks' plan to kind of ramp him up and manage his injury and make sure he stays healthy or his injuries.
Yeah, most minutes he's played is 26 minutes and 59 seconds. So he's not broke the 27-minute mark. When you talk about as of late, against Denver, he played 23, LA 23, Portland 17. The most minutes he's played was against Sacramento, where he played 26 minutes and 59 seconds. And I think Cat might have actually missed that game. I'll look at the box score right now. He did not. Towns played. He played 27 minutes. So, yeah, like how many minutes will Mitch break 27 minutes tonight? Does that mean we're getting 20-plus minutes of Ariel Huck-Porty? Do we see some Trey Jamison hoops tonight?
I would think Mike Brown has shown that he's used him when the center depth has come into question, whether it's Robinson out or whatever. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets off the bench tonight and gets some minutes. Huck-Porty obviously has to step up. It's kind of, Marcos, it's kind of just like a little bit of a pyramid. Everyone's stepping up. Mitch needs to step up and play some more minutes maybe. Huck-Porty's got to step up and play some more minutes. And Jamison, if they call on him, he's got to step up as well. And that means all the other guys in the lineup as well need to help rebound more. You're taking 12 rebounds out of the game with Cat. So you need to make sure you clean up the glass, especially with Jalen Darren, an all-star. on the Pistons. Got to keep him off the glass. So we'll see Mitch if his rebounds go up from what they normally are with Cat out.
Yeah, and someone's going to have to – I know Cat hasn't been a guy that's been putting the ball in the basket. He still does have gravity on the floor, even when he's not knocking it down. I think you could also ask the question of, like, who's going to replace OG? And the answer is nobody. If the Knicks could replace OG, they'd be the best team in the NBA. Look for Diawara to play a good amount of minutes tonight. We saw the other night McCullough got some run as well. Wouldn't be surprised if he gets some tick. And the Knicks are going to have to start playing, like even Landry Shamet's going to have to start playing more minutes. I'm sure you'll see Tyler Kolek tonight as well with no Deuce McBride. I mean, off the bench, you got – I'm surprised Shamet's not starting. I guess that tells me that Mike Brown values what he brings off the bench with some energy.
Yeah, doesn't want to mess with those lineups.
Yeah.
And I guess one thing I'm thinking of now is we may see some smaller lineups as well with some big depth out. Maybe he goes small a little bit, sees what that looks like.
Maybe Diawara at the 5.
Yeah. So shout out to Marcos, Super Chats, appreciate you. And shout out to Christian as well, an absolute legend coming in with a $10 Super Chat. He says, hi to everyone. What a weekend. Winter Olympics starting, Super Bowl on Sunday, but now time for some Knicks basketball. Had the game 123 to 120 Knicks and can watch it on Amazon Prime here in Germany.
That's what's up. Shout out to Christian, my man. Thank you for being a real one. Thank you for the continued support of this show, my man. A Chat Sports Real One. Show him some love. Give me some CMs in the chat. Man, I wish the Knicks were healthy for this one. What up, Terrence Myers? Sherwin says Jalen Darren should not play. Why is that? As in, like, he's hurt, or because the Knicks drafted him, he shouldn't play? The biggest lie amongst Knicks fans is that the Knicks drafted Jalen Darren. As Darren is out. He is out with a knee injury. A knee injury for Darren. Tobias Harris is available, as is Duncan Robinson. Yeah, Jalen Darren is out, Sherwin.
All right. That certainly helps the Knicks with them missing Towns. They don't have to worry about him on the board. It's a guy who is a great rebounder. So Pistons not at full strength either. So we'll see. Shout out to you guys. Got into the pregame a little quickly there, but we do have all 350 of you in the building. Still only 75 likes. You want the Knicks to beat the Pistons tonight. Neither team at full strength with Darren out, Towns out, and Anunoby out. Hit that thumbs up icon. Let's get those numbers up. Let's get across 100 likes.
Yeah, Darren was questionable. He's not playing. So, both teams a little hurt. I think the Knicks are missing a little bit more, but doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Would have liked to seen both these teams at full strength, potentially an Eastern Conference Finals preview. I don't know, though. I don't know. We'll find out. Still a good night for hoops. Good to see Jalen Brunson. Good to see Josh Hart back in the lineup as well. Going to be a lot of fun. S. Bleezy says, what's good with him, Marsh? What's good with him, my guy? Shout out to you.
They knock on the door. I thought I heard.
I don't think so. What's up, Terrence? What up, Vasquez? Carl, he should take 6. He's wearing number 5. He is wearing number 5. Jose Alvarado, Grand Theft Alvarado, wearing number 5. Wish Jose could come play. Yeah, same. Ty Dubs in the bill. What up, my man? So let's get this win. Love y'all, Knicks family. Shout out to Ty Dubs. Give me some TDs in the chat. Let's go. We have Stone Grooves can't let Holland rebound. Man, I hate Ron Holland. He wants to act like such a tough guy.
Pretty sure he was in not a Knicks game, but he was in some sort of scrap and he started crying after that happened. I think I saw that online.
Rashidi Aiken says, look at Yabusele's stats from last night. Mike Brown may not be the answer. He's stuck on his system instead of playing to the player's strengths. If Cat gets traded, his numbers go up. It's a lot easier to score on the Chicago Bulls than I think it is the New York Knicks. And it's a lot easier to score when you're trailing the entire game by double digits like the Chicago Bulls were. I unfortunately watched that game, at least the second half yesterday. Nothing he did surprised me. You could blame it all on Mike Brown if you want, but
Mike Brown didn't make him 283 pounds.
And Mike Brown didn't make him miss open shots. And Mike Brown didn't make him not play defense. And Mike Brown didn't make him not adjust. Again, we've said it on this show. I didn't say it in the time, but like in hindsight's 2020, I get that. Probably not great to sign a player that when you don't have a coach, especially one that you want to be an important part of the rotation. So there we go. There we go. King Sentis, what up, my man? What's up, Brody? Vasquez, they got a shield next to your name now, not even a wrench.
It's kind of tough.
I don't even know what the difference is.
So his name's now all blue. Well, I guess it always was, but I noticed it as well.
My chat is like bugging out. Make sure you have hit that thumbs up icon. If you haven't yet, please do so. Knicks are on an 8-game win streak. During the 8-game win streak, number 1 defensive rating, holding their opponents to the worst field goal percentage in the league, holding their opponents to the worst three-point percentage in the league. There's been no secret why the Knicks have turned around a 2-9 stretch into an 8-game win streak. They have upped the defensive intensity, and honestly, the want to defend has increased, and that's the biggest thing in my opinion.
Yeah, it's defense is a lot of effort, man. It is a lot of effort. These guys are all pretty physically gifted. They're in the NBA for a reason. A lot of it is effort. There's some coaching involved, and obviously some natural skill. And some guys are more athletically gifted, or longer wingspan, or quicker than others. But that goes a long way. And if you can play and defend well, it's easy to build offense off of that as well, turning defense into offense or starting on that end of the floor. Also, if you're not scoring the ball that well, you play good defense, you don't need to score as much. So good that the Knicks have gotten their defense improved, and no shock that wins have followed.
Let's do it. We are 32 likes away from 150 likes. We got 400 people in the building. If you haven't yet, hit that like button. If you have, just give me a W down below. That's what we're chasing tonight. If you liked the video, give me a W in the chat, and we'll give some shout-outs on the show. Mark A. Houston, he wants a dub tonight. The Amp Channel, what up, Guerrero? The Tassie, President's Boy Goomba, what up, Cherry Popper? Patrick in the chat as well. Frank the Tank, what's good? Carlos, yes, sir. Mark, Bob the Builder, Gustavo in the chat, what's up? Gerald, yes, sir. Freddie, Phillips says, Marshall, if I knew the secret to unlocking Cat, I would have punched him in the eye 2 months ago. If all it took was for Cat to get roughed up a little bit to start playing like a big cat, and yeah, we probably should have done that. Hopefully, we can continue that to go. Mark, what's up? Matthew Volves, yes, sir. I'm a different person. What's happening? What up, Greg Williams? Sherwin in the chat. Paul's Seal. Pasito. What up? Josh Way. Yes, sir. Braden, my guy. A-Rod says 200 likes. We can do it. Come on. Let's get 200 likes.
That's
67 likes away.
Changing the goal.
Let's do it. Jeremy Santana. J-Rock in the building. Glad you finally subscribed, bro. Terrence Myers. Muted Grouses. Give a shout out to Emmy. Big shout out to Big Emmy. What's up, A-Rod? Yes, sir. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate everybody being here, man. James Stein in the chat. That's what I'm talking about. Dave's feet. Dave's feet. You try. Reef Riders. It's a lot of letters. I don't know. Everybody remember Jose wanted to stay with the Pels. Okay. He's here. What's good, J-Rock? Conway, what's the vibes, bro? That's what's up.
What's going on, man?
Cyber, what's up, man? Christian, BX banging, NY repping, and the pill. That's my guy right there. Oh, Ty Dubs, this guy is unbelievable. Give me some TDs in the chat. As many times as we type TD in the chat, man, it never surprises me. It never, ever does. We got a 3-point goal. Ty Dubs, bang, bang. A double bang. from Ty Dubs. Show him some love. A $100 super chat. Ty freaking Dubs. Let's go. Says,
Ty Dubs.
yes, sir. Yes, sir, Ty Dubs. He says, we got this, fam. Let's effing go Knicks. Dubs. Do we have a score prediction tonight, Dubs? Do we have one?
Yeah, let us know. Please, it better be a Knicks win as well. That we need to will that. Our guy Christian has been willing us to wins with the score predictions for the Knicks winning during this winning streak. Let's go. We need more of that energy out there.
Ty Dubs, we appreciate you, man. You're a legend for real. Thank you for always supporting this channel. You and Marty Malela, man. Y'all are legends. Legends. Thank you. Keep those TDs rolling in the chat. We got some brews today. We can get a little party going. It's Friday night Knicks, right? Am I right? I mean, what better a reason to party than Friday night Knicks?
Absolutely. Great. It's like there's some extra juice to these games just because of the day of the week they're on. The Friday night vibes. The Knicks are ready to roll. Pistons ready to roll. Man, I want to beat the Pistons. I don't care if we're not at full strength. There's
a lot of banter between Knicks fans and Pistons fans on Twitter as of late.
All those Pistons fans, they're coming out. They're coming out of the woodwork now. Where were they when the team was trash year after year after year?
Knicks in second place in the Eastern Conference right now, 4.5 games behind the Pistons. The Celtics are right there as well. They're 4.5 games behind the Pistons. So a big one tonight and some big games coming the rest of the season, Dubs. Need the Knicks to show up like you show up. Starting fives coming in. It'll be Cade Cunningham, Duncan Robinson, Asor Thompson, Tobias Harris, and Isaiah Simmons for Detroit. While it'll be Brunson, Bridges, Hart, Diawara, and Mitchell Robinson for the New York Knicks. No Karl Anthony Towns for the Knicks. No OG Anunoby for the Knicks. No Miles McBride, and Jose Alvarado is not going to play as well. And no Jalen Darren for the Detroit Pistons tonight. So both teams a little bit less than full strength tonight, but definitely a potential Eastern Conference Finals preview. My guy, Brothers, BKL. What's up, my man? Major shout out to you, bro. Give me some BKLs in the chat as Ty Dubs is giving me a 123-116 score prediction. I like it. I'll take a win. I don't care how they come. I'd like to keep holding teams to under 110 points, but I'll take a win in this one. My boy Marsh, great to watch the first NBA season. Let's get incredible games in this season for the Knicks. Also, is there any status of the Deuce injury, including GTA debut? Is he playing today? No, Alvarado's not playing today. The expectation is he should play and will play on Sunday. Again, expectation that can change. And for Deuce McBride, he is going to be out for the next 6 to 8 weeks. So a 2-month injury essentially for McBride, putting his return maybe April, maybe
like
mid-April,
yeah.
Maybe never. I am not 100%, and it's not because I don't want Deuce McBride back. Like, the Knicks need Deuce McBride back, but when you reach your hand to the fire and you get burned, you're a little bit slow to reach your hand again, and we've been burned on injury timeline projections by the Knicks before, so I am not certain that Deuce will return this year. I'm also not certain that he'll ever play another game for the New York Knicks because he could get traded this offseason as he's going to be entering the last year of his deal. I know it sounds lame to say and all that, but, man, it's reality. It's reality. BKL, you're a legend. Greg Williams, let's get this win. I got to go to work on Monday and have bragging rights. Let's go, GW. Let's go, man. Shout out for you being here. Hope everyone's having a good Friday night as we're probably about 7 minutes away from tip-off. What are they, Little Caesars Arena?
Yeah, I think so. I believe so. So,
Little Caesars Arena.
let's take it over tonight.
Jay Davis, well, I want MVP chance for Brunson at the line in the fourth quarter from the Little Caesar eating folks in Detroit. Little Caesars Arena? Really? They don't even sell Detroit pizza.
Yeah, it's The naming of stadiums has gotten worse and worse across all sports.
They're just
over
sellouts.
time.
They all just want to check, and that's why Madison Square Garden is the best.
Yep. Think about it like that. Madison Square Garden, Yankee Stadium. Even the Giants did sell out to MetLife, but the Jets were involved too. I blame that on them.
Because the Jets are broke.
I'll blame that on them.
The Jets are broke. It's their fault.
Or you could just be like the Celtics and copy the Knicks as well and name your stadium the Garden as well. There's multiple ways to go about it. So
John Musgrove says, "Don't eat Detroit pizza." I don't know if I've ever had it. It's pretty much just.
I don't really even know what like.
It's like squarish and it's like thick, not deep dish, but like thick crust.
Okay, I don't know. New York slice superior to the Detroit pizza, no question about it.
Yeah, better pizza.
You're going to a Papa John's read there? That's what it sounded
better
like.
Pizza. Just better pizza. Freddie Billups. Even though Chauncey Billups is a Piston, also a Knick for a very short time. Freddie, my man, happy Friday to you, bro. Thanks for supporting the channel as always. Will there ever be a rematch between you and Seeps on the court? He keeps on running, man. I ask him all the time if he ever wants his revenge. He's like, bro, I don't want to lose again in front of all the Knicks real ones. He was embarrassed. He didn't go outside of his room for a couple of months.
Yikes.
And like we told you guys, he stopped producing this show because he wanted to do more Bulls content. Actual reason was he couldn't face the music anymore. He was embarrassed that he lost to me in one-on-one, which I'm a little bit like disrespected. Like, why are you embarrassed? You lost to me.
Yeah.
I'm him.
Listen, it should be understandable.
Yeah, like, dude, you were the underdog in this one.
No shame in that.
No, but yeah, he's I got to talk about the Vikings or whatever.
No, I mean, I think he's still sad about it. I saw him around the office today. He didn't look too happy. I think he just, anytime he sees Marshall, it's all he can think about. So.
He used to be a guy, like we have a little, we have trash cans at the office. I don't know if you guys have them at your office. He used to shoot little trash can paper balls in there. Now he just looks at it. He's like, he doesn't play anymore. I sent him into retirement. Maybe if enough people tweet at him, Pat Seeps on Twitter saying, bro, you got to get your lick back. Maybe he can muster up enough courage, but he's like a guy who just lost his dog, man. He's just dead.
Shout out to Freddie. Shout out to all the real ones. 600 people in the building. Let's get over 200 likes, man. 27 likes away. I know there's 27 Knick fans in here who want them to win. Hit that thumbs up icon. Let's go. And this guy, after you hit that thumbs up icon, keep getting those TDs down the chat.
We got a 3-point goal. Ty Dubs, bang! Shout out to Ty Dubs. Says, let's take a shot. F it. It's Friday night. I keep this bottle of tequila in here for a reason.
Dubs.
Every $50 super chat that comes in before the game starts, we'll take tequila shots.
Let's go. Shout out to Ty Dubs.
Dubs.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We got roughly 3 or 4 minutes until this game tips off, so make sure you get that in there. Keep getting those TDs in the chat. Ty Dubs, a legend on Knicks now, man. He is. If we were like doing like players of the week, like real ones of the week, like they do in the NBA, it would be a close race between Ty Dubs and Marty Malela. Both those guys have shown out all.
Do we do a real one of the week? That'd be pretty cool.
Kind of like that.
Maybe like a little graphic.
Yeah, we can work that in.
That'll warm up the room. I'll tell you that much. That'll turn the heat up in the room. Ty Dubs, you're a legend, beast. You're a legend. Well, Friday night, Knicks, La Clase Azul. Can we get the bell to ring? I always have trouble getting the bell to ring. It's broken. I broke it because I kept on ringing it.
Well, make sure you get that cap off again because
my goodness.
We got a 3-point goal. Marty Malela.
Bang! Marty Malela. Did someone say bank party with poutine? AC was talking up the poutine in the office.
It became a whole conversation. We're talking all about poutine with some of the guys in the office. Shout out to Cullen and Harrison from the Bears channel.
Me.
They're big poutine guys over at Bears.
I just broke it. I just broke it.
No.
Marty
Let's go. Imagine it seeps and you're backing it down. Let's go.
What do you mean by that?
It's a little game of one-on-one.
Got it.
Okay. That's
Got
good.
it. For Marty Malela.
Marty Milela.
All right. Hopefully that one went down well because you got another one coming. We got a 3-point goal. Tie, Dubs, bang!
Oh, it's an alley-oop. We're in layup lines at the game right now. Dave's about to tip, and everyone's just throwing alley-oops. Yes, sir. Ty Dubs. Let's go. Oh, my God. That's not real. I did just look at the chat, and I'm not going to need to put this broken top back on, that's for sure.
I was going to say, hopefully that one. Hopefully you're not feeling it yet because
they aren't. Oh, this guy.
We got a 3-point goal. Jalen, bang!
Dub Marsh, is it true that the Knicks gained $900,000 in cap flexibility in yesterday's trade for Alvarado? Yes, I don't know if you guys heard. Like, it kind of went under the wire.
Under the radar a little bit.
Yeah, under the radar. No one talked about it at all after the trade. The Knicks saved $900,000 by trading for Jose Alvarado. I actually think Jay Liv was the one to break the news, and now they can sign a player on the buyout market right now. Isn't that crazy? Leon did it again.
It's I actually just found out about that. Thank you, Jay Liv.
Jay Liv, thank you for being a news source for us.
Yeah.
You're the best writer I know, and now you're more tapped in than Scam Sharanya.
Yep.
Give me some Jay Livs in the chat. Oh, Jesus Christ.
We got a 3-point goal. Marty Malela, bang!
I'll take a double shot. Double shot for y'all.
There you go. There was two right there. And
Marty Milela.
shout out to Marty. Shout out to Jay Liv. And you're going to have another double coming up soon. So
may have to space these next two out. May have to space these next two out. Oh.
we got a 3-point goal. Ty Dubs, bang!
Shout out to Ty Dubs. Oh, my God. Don't tempt me with a good time. I'm glad we only set this counter for pregame.
Yeah, well, someone
Is this
got
the last one?
This was before the buzzer. Can
Okay,
confirm.
good.
We got a 3-point goal. Seal Pasito. Bang!
Let's go. Can I just get everyone to type real ones in the chat? Because that's where we're at. We're just in the real one zone. They talk about the deal zone all the time. We're in the real one zone right now. Oh, my God.
While you catch your breath, this super chat did come in as well while we had that wave, so we can talk about this one. Shout out to our guy coming back in with a super chat with the score prediction. He says, I got 113, 110 Knicks until hit the buzzer for 3-pointers. Brunson, my captain, or 30 seconds until the defense for Knicks wins. I like it. It's a Knicks W. I like the prediction. That's all. I'm an easy guy. You predict a Knicks W, I'll be happy.
Shout out to BKL. That's my guy. As the Knicks will be wearing their white jerseys, the Pistons will be wearing their blacks. Tip is up, and we're underway. In Detroit, Pistons will have it. Cunningham off the screen finds a rolling, an easy two, a slam dunk. What's his name? I forget. Why'd y'all do that to me? I got one more. Don't let me forget. Maybe two more.
Two more.
One big one. Pause. It'll be no Towns, no Anunoby tonight. Brunson into the corner for Bridges. Good! Mikal Bridges knocks it in for 3. Two more, Ty Dubs. First dead ball. Cunningham to Robinson. Back to him. He'll have it on the right wing. Gets the screen. Robinson switches on to him. Now Brunson. Blow by. Poked it away. Brunson with the active hands. It's a 3-on-2 break. Bridges. Good. Trade rumors are over and Bridges is back. Come on. Give me some 25s. That's how you start a game, Mikhail. Come on. A big 25 game today. We need it. Harris posting up Bridges. Fall away 2. No good. Rebound by Hart. Brunson has it on the left wing. Guarded by Tobias Harris. Sizing him up. Step back. No good. Missed the 3. Rebound by Detroit. Thompson bringing it up. Throws it into the post. Harris turn. Face. Offensive foul. Jalen Brunson. Looks like he took a shot to the grill. He's on the ground in serious discomfort, kind of grabbing his teeth. And I think that they're going to look to see if it's a flagrant. Brunson's being attended to by trainers, it looks like. He keeps on, like, moving his jaw around. Here's the replay. Oh, yeah, Harris's shoulder, it caught Brunson's jaw. I don't think it's necessarily a flagrant, but it's absolutely an offensive foul. And hopefully Brunson's all right.
We know how tough he is. I'm sure he's going to want to go back out there as long as he's okay. Hopefully gets a minute to catch his breath. And he looks like he'll stay in the game, ready to go.
Jesus. One more. It is just going to be an offensive foul. It'll be Knicks ball. Brunson going to be guarded by Thompson for the majority of the night. Robinson, dribble handoff to Bridges. He started the party off with 2 tray balls. He'll drive and kick to Hart. Top of the key. 5 on the clock. He'll drive. Blows by Duncan Robinson. Into the lane. Has it knocked away. He'll recollect. Throws a fader up. No good. Kind of lost possession there, and it was a sloppy exchange. Duncan Robinson on the top of the key. He'll swing it into the wing. Right side of the floor. Cade Cunningham. Guarded by Diawara. Back to Robinson. He'll blow by Hart. Glassed! Diawara out of nowhere sends it the other way. The Knicks are running. Hart finds a cutting Diawara, drops it. Bridges collects, gets it in the lane, kicks it out. Slow it down. This ball's popping around everywhere. Brunson, right side, step back midi. No good. Too strong. Rebound Detroit. Cunningham driving on Hart. Gets to the left hand. Smokes the layup. Rebound by Mitch. Here comes Brunson. He'll have it on the left wing. Picks his dribble up, swings to the top of the key. Hart to get his screen. He'll hand off to Bridges, turns the corner, into the lane, fading, running 2. Don't love that shot, no good. Like the aggression, but I'd like to see a better shot attempt. As Thompson drives, rise, reverse lay, missed, but the putback is up and in by Stewart. Robinson went to impact the layup. No one was there to box out. That's one thing. The Knicks do feel a little bit smaller right now. I know they have Mitch in there, but they don't really have, Diawara or Josh Hartcher 4, as Hart tried to force a backdoor pass, and it's a turnover. Cunningham out and running into the lane. Floater up and in. We're tied at 6. Got to take care of the rock. Can't turn it over. OG is out with a sore toe. Brunson, left wing, crossover, into the lane, goes up with it, lost it, wanted a foul, not going to get it, turnover. Cunningham ahead of the pack, into the lane, kicks it out. Tobias Harris drives from the corner, back to Cunningham. He'll drive against Diawara, lefty layup, up and in. Without OG, the Knicks don't really have an elite defender to put on Cunningham. You'd like for Bridges to be that guy, but he just hasn't been that great of a defender this year.
Yeah,
Brunson's going to be fouled in the backcourt.
We saw what Cunningham could do last year in the playoffs. Even though the Knicks were able to take down the Pistons, he is a special player, a guy who's kind of rising up across the NBA as one of the better players. He can kind of do a little bit of everything, pass, shoot, dribble. So it's going to be tough. The Knicks need to try and make other guys beat them and slow down Cunningham any way they can.
Thompson looks to be shaken up a little bit. He'll remain in the game as he gets on his feet, and he looks to be okay. The Pistons average 22 fouls per game, most in the NBA. They also allow 28.5 free throws per game, most in the NBA. So they are hackers and they are whackers.
Doesn't surprise me at all.
The biggest fake tough guys in the league, the Detroit Pistons, led by Isaiah Stewart. Brunson off the screen, gets to the elbow, bumps Thompson off him, knocks it in from 14. Jalen Brunson picking up where he left off. Game 6. Thompson can't guard him. He'll have it on the left wing. Swings it back to Cunningham. Bridges now on him. Going to get a screen from Stewart. He'll reject it. Drives middle. Stops on a dime. Finds a cutting Thompson. Robinson forced him to not put it up. And now we'll reset. Cunningham drives. Step back 18-footer. No chance. Not your game. Rebound by Mitch. Here comes Brunson. Up the left side. Thompson trying to pick him up. Brunson runs him off a screen. Has him on his back. Gets into the lane. Kicks it out. Bridges now off the bounce. I'd like to see Brunson finish that, as it's going to be an offensive foul moving screen on Bridges. Come on, man.
Shout out to all the real ones in the building. If you have not yet, please hit that thumbs up icon. 800 people, still under 250 likes. That is weak. Let's get those numbers up. You want the Knicks to beat the Pistons and in a marquee matchup here in the Eastern Conference, 1 seed, 2 seed. Hit that thumbs up icon, please. It supports our show, and it's free. All right, where are you at on you good? You all
we got one more.
away?
I got to tell him about DraftKings real quick, and then we'll do one more shot, and then we got to get to Brother BKL Super Chat. So, did we hit that one?
No, we didn't. We didn't hit him.
Yeah, we'll tell you about DraftKings real quick. The NBA's biggest stars deliver the biggest moments with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. You can cash in when they take over. DraftKings has your back with early exit. If your player goes down anytime in the first half, you still get paid in cash. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code KnicksChat. New customers can bet just $5, and if your bet wins, you'll get $300 in bonus bets instantly with code KnicksChat in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. Connecticut, call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. On behalf of Blue Hill Casino in Kansas, wager tax pass-through may apply in Illinois. 21 plus in most states. Void in Ontario. Restrictions apply. Bet must win to receive bonus bets, which expire in 7 days. Minimum odds required. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio limited time offer. Shout out to DraftKings. They had this same game parlay cooked up for some people tonight. I'm in on it because I'm a sucker. Jalen Brunson to have a big one. It's a Jalen Brunson same game parlay. More than 30 points, more than 3 made threes, more than 6 assists, more than 4 rebounds, plus 700 odds. Could have placed $10 on it, would pay out $80. Talked about it in our pregame show. Kind of expect Brunson to have a big one tonight without OG, without Towns, but it will be tough against Thompson, who is a good defender, even though Brunson dropped him for the series in Game 6 last year. Brothers BKL, what up, my man? Shout out to you. Seriously, how many peeps who literally dropped down that 50-pointer until... No, we're done. Deal's over. No more. I owe one more shot. One more shot. This one's for Dubs. This one's for Dubs.
There we go. Where's Alvarado? Alvarado not playing tonight, not making his Knicks debut yet. Likely to happen on Sunday, but no Alvarado tonight for the Knicks. Not yet suiting up for them.
Let's go. All right. Let's lock in here. Let's lock in here, Knicks. Marsh, where's Billy? Where is Billy at?
Yeah, seriously.
Is Billy all right?
Someone, we get a status check on him. Anyone know Billy?
No Billy, huh? Billy, Billy, Billy,
It's tough.
can't you see? Sometimes your chat just mesmerized me. Come on, Knicks. I know you don't have Cat. No, you don't have OG.
A strong start, then a little bit of a rough patch there. Detroit went on a little bit of a run, but at least they don't look like they're backing down despite missing 2 starters. They look like they're ready to go, ready to fight for this win. Brunson fighting through all sorts of injuries got going on, taking that elbow from Harris, and we'll see. There's Diawara presses Thompson as he brings the ball up court.
All right. Cunningham on the right wing. Bridges on him. Going to get a screen. Robinson pops. He'll catch and fire. Missed. Rebound by Hart. Tried to bring Brunson into the action. He did a good job. Hart, drive, kick. Diawara, 3-ball. Good! Mohamed Diawara. Oh, they're going to say it was a deep 2. Either way, good-looking shot there. Continues to show confidence in the 3, even if it was on the line, and just the ability to go and shoot it. Cunningham gets that Brunson matchup. He'll drive on him. Met by Robinson, but he's going to be fouled by Brunson. The Knicks' defense has been a lot better because they've had a lot more communication on the back end, kind of hiding Jalen Brunson. We saw the Lakers made it a big thing to bring Brunson into the action. You can see already Detroit wants to do the same.
Yeah, I'm sure teams are going to
And the Nuggets, too. What did we see? Murray have 20 in the first quarter doing it?
Yeah. Cunningham misses the free throw. Get those BDLs in the chat. Ball don't lie. That's what we do here on this channel, and the other team misses a free throw. Let's go.
Let's go. As Diawara will sub out.
Yeah, I'm sure teams are going to kind of see and watch film on what the Knicks are doing and try and find ways to exploit that, and it's up to the Knicks to kind of continually adjust to that and keep their defense at a high level and not just let it be figured out after they're playing well.
The Pistons are booing Brunson on every touch. I love that. Robinson, Diawara, and Bridges sub out. It's Brunson, Hart, McCullough, Shamet, and Huck Porty. Brunson on the right wing, drives into the baseline, kicks it back, top of the key, finds Shamet in the corner, and he'll be fouled by Cunningham. Man, if you get his ass in foul trouble, that'd be nice. Shout out to everybody in the building. 900 people watching. If you haven't yet, hit that thumbs up icon. Our watching to like ratio is not great right now, and we're 1 like away from 250. Hit that like button and get us to 300 likes. 51 likes away. Let's go. Brunson on the inbound finds Shamet underneath Delaney, lays it up and in. Nice pass by Brunson. Good finish over the contest through Shamet. Cunningham in the corner. They double him. I like that. It's Shamet. It's McCullough. He'll throw it almost away. Robinson scoops. Finds Stewart on the roll. Ball is loose. McCullough on the ground. Rips it away from Stewart. Brunson on the break. Into the lane. Drive. Kick out. Shamet. 3. Back iron no good. Huck Porty couldn't grab the board. Here come the Pistons. Cunningham inside to Stewart. Lays it up and in. He got deep positioning there on the post. Hart fires into the corner to Brunson. Brunson off the bounce. Step back. No good. Tough shot. Cunningham to bring it up for Detroit as we're under 5 minutes to play in the quarter. He'll find Robinson off the pop. Drives on Shamet. Kicks. Holland for 3. Missed. He can't shoot. Rebound by Brunson. Come on. Brunson up ahead to Hart. Hart finds Huck Porty on the roll. Lefty lay. No good. Stewart with the defensive contest there. As Cunningham goes behind the back and they call a foul on Hart. Both teams struggling on the offensive side of the floor. It's been a defensive one to start.
Yeah, and credit to the Knicks, they're coming out playing hard. The Pistons they're a good basketball team. They are first in the East for a reason. They've got a couple different guys who can beat you. They play physical, and we saw they foul the most out of any team in the league, so it'll be a tough game for the Knicks.
Cunningham off the bounce for 3. No good. Brunson with the board. Then he's knocked to the ground, and they call a foul. That's going to be on B-ball Paul Reed. What did he say that one year against?
It was when he was on the Sixers. Like they were looking forward to the matchup.
We want the Knicks. And then he stepped on his foot, too. Throw his sorry ass out. Knicks up 1. Hart, Brunson, McCullough, Huckporty, and Shaman are the 5. Knicks dealing with some injuries. Hart off the bounce. Swings to Brunson. He'll dribble into the corner. Hands it off to McCullough. Knicks moving it around. Huckporty, hand off to Brunson. 5 on the shot clock. They'll double him. He swings to Hart. He has to fire. 3 is up. No good. Rebound by Detroit. The Knicks struggling to crack through this defensive team of Detroit. Karis LeVert to handle. He'll drive. Finds Paul Reed short. His shot up. No good. Rebound by Huckporty. He'll outlet pass up ahead to Shamet. Shamet for 3. No good. McCullough battling, but a rebound will be secured by Paul Reed. Cunningham now on the left wing. Going to get a screen from Reed. He'll fire off the bounce for 3, and it's up and in. Knicks down by 2. Brunson being picked up full court by Thompson. Gets the switch. Reed on to him. Now they send a double. Brunson beats it off the bounce. Hart has it in the corner. He'll drive. 3-foot floater up and in. Knicks going to need Josh Hart to look to score a little bit tonight. Good job by him to get into the lane and get his first points of the night. Tie it up at 14. Cunningham defended by Shamet. Driving into the lane. Layup up and in. He just rose up and finished over Huckporty. Nothing there. Stopped him. Shamet off the bounce. Gets fouled by Cunningham. That's 2 fouls on him. Knicks have had a problem slowing him down. He's got 10 of the 16 for Detroit, but 2 fouls in the first 9 minutes.
All right, not a bad. They're playing them tough. Like you said, it's a low-scoring kind of defensive battle, but they're doing everything they can. Right now, it's pretty much Cunningham doing most of the damage for the Pistons, so got to try and find a way to slow him down. I know it's not easy, but that's going to be really the main thing. It should be their primary defensive focus tonight. And I'll say one thing about the like ratio that we talked about. Imagine it was a shooting percentage. Right now, we got almost 1,000 people watching, only 20 or 280 people liking the stream. That would be around 28%. That would be a terrible shooting percentage. Let's get that number up. We're the Knicks now. We're the biggest basketball channel here at Chat Sports and one of the best Knicks communities on YouTube. We got to have a better percentage than that, man. We got to be up at least 40%. We want to be knocking them down from 3 at a high clip. So help us reach our goal, man. Let's get to 300 into 400 likes. We can get that percentage up. We can't be a 28% type of unit over here. And Billy is in the chat. He's here. Billy, we were looking for you before. People were asking where you were.
Billy, now we can start partying. What up, Billy? Everyone show Billy some love. Is that BB?
It might be. I don't know.
What's up, OG?
Shout
What's
out to
up,
OG.
Marty? Billy doesn't have to try to be a hero. He is. And that's why he's a hero, because he doesn't have to try to be one, and he is one. What's up, CPJ? Didn't see you sneak up in here. CPJ just sliding up in here. Little slide dog, CPJ. CPJ, are you excited to watch your Broncos in the Super? Oh, wait, I forgot. They lost. Sorry, I'm still bitter that the Giants blew a 30-point lead versus the Broncos.
That was tough.
Sorry, I'm bitter. I'm sorry.
I was talking to Smitty today, and I was talking to how I'll sometimes watch those highlights over the Eagles just to feel something for the Giants, and he was saying he'll watch the Broncos game and then turn it off right when it starts to get bad. How could you do that?
Even the good plays in that
It's just
game.
like you just think about it. You can't. You know what happened.
That was a hard L, Michael. That was a hard one, bro. Who do y'all got in the Super Bowl? Type P for the Patriots, S for the Seahawks. I think I'm going Seahawks.
Yeah, I mean.
And I think it's Seahawks and Seahawks to cover.
Yeah, not particularly close. I did on our official Chat Sports video say Patriots just because they're not playing the Giants and they usually beat every team but the Giants, but I think the Seahawks look like a better team.
Marty, peanut butter and jelly. Question, smooth or crunchy peanut butter, and what kind of jelly? What kind of jelly? What kind of bread?
There's a lot of layers to this conversation.
It's important. It's important. Yeah, I think I'm going Seahawks. I think I made CPJ leave the stream because I shit-talked his Broncos. Or he's crafting out a really long message that's going to hurt a lot to read. Brunson, going to get a screen from Huck Porty. Gets in the lane. Lays it up. Missed. Rebound by Detroit. Harris to bring it up for them on the right side. He'll swing it into the corner to Holland. And now we'll play a half-court set here. Harris posting up Clarkson, who just checked in. Well, Baby J is up no good, and they're going to call a late foul. Wow. White bread, smooth peanut butter, grape jelly. I'm a crunchy guy. Not going to lie. I'm a crunchy guy. And I would probably rather go strawberry than grape jelly, but wild card, a little apple jelly's gas.
Apple jelly? I can't say. I've never heard of that.
And I'm going to be honest, I would rather go peanut butter and honey than peanut butter and jelly.
I don't feel like, not being a jelly person, I don't think that's a hot take. I think that's a lot of people who would say that.
Homemade apple jelly? I never had it homemade. I just get it from in the jar. As the Knicks are down by 4 after a couple free throws. Bridges, Clarkson, Huck Porty, Shaman, and Brunson are the 5. Bridges to handle, top of the key, defended by Harris. Brunson trying to free himself off ball. He'll catch in the corner and fire. No good. Brunson hasn't found the range yet. Possession stays alive. Shaman for 3. No good. Again, it'll stay alive. Offensive rebounding is high as Bridges misses another 3. Rebounded again by Clarkson. He'll kick it out to Shaman. One more to Bridges. Drive. Lefty scoop. Smoked. And then Huck Porty will knock it out of bounds after almost keeping it alive. Man, can't get that many cracks at the piñata and not break it, man.
Yeah, you like the hustle, you like the effort on the glass, but you got to convert one of those because it could come back to cost you.
What must be a Texas thing? Peanut butter and honey? That's not a thing in New York? No one does that? Y'all are missing out. As LeVert pulls up from the paint and gets it to go. I'm starving. I'm not going to lie. Damn tequila. Brunson on the right side. Gets it to Huck Porty. He'll hand it right back off to him. He'll get to the free throw line. Kicks it out. Bridges to Shamet. Corner try. No good. Knicks cannot buy a bucket. Another offensive rebound, though. Bridges for 3. Off the backboard. Wow. Knicks are ice cold. They got 14 points under a minute left as a coast-to-coast drive is up and in. And Clarkson fouled him. Wow. That's Jenkins laid it up and in. Man, bad quarter for the Knicks. Bad quarter for the Knicks. Can't buy a bucket.
Yep, I mean, they had a nice start, but ever since then, Detroit's kind of been in control. Knicks struggling offensively, and they had some strong defense, but a couple bad possessions back-to-back here, and now with a minute left, Detroit's got an opportunity to open up a 9-point lead at the line here. Knicks kind of letting this one get away. See if they can have a strong finish here with a good possession and then a stop. But they're going to be chasing the Pistons down in the second quarter.
As there's a lane violation being called. He missed the free throw. Huck Porty not going to drink out of a courtside fan. And it'll be a lane violation on the Knicks on a missed free throw. So gives the Pistons another chance at it, and they make you pay. You're down 9 in a game where you've only scored 14 points in 11 minutes. Knicks have been unable to get anything going offensively. No Towns tonight, no OG and Anunoby. Still, though, 14 points. Not acceptable. Don't care who's playing. Brunson, one-on-one versus Harris. Drives into the lane. Floater up. No good. There is a lid on the basket right now. Knicks are shooting less than 26% from the field and 18% from three. Not playing defense either, as it's a coast-to-coast driving kick to Paul Reed, who throws it down. Pistons are making a statement. Knicks down 11 early. Brunson across half court with 22. 18 seconds left. 15 seconds. Brunson finds a rolling Bridges. Kicks it into the corner. Clarkson for three is good. Tonight might be a night you need Clarkson to throw in 15. Gets his first bucket there. 5 seconds left. Three is up and in. Jordan Clarkson not playing defense. Knicks down 11. Some dude I've never even heard of. Jenkins. That's a horrible first quarter for the Knicks. They don't play defense. They don't play offense. Worst quarter in a while for them in a big-time game. I get it. You're down 2 starters. Pistons are down a starter as well, to be fair.
And you just got cooked by Jenkins in the last minute there. He had back-to-back three-pointers, one with an and-one, and the other one a step-back three over Clarkson. So
that's disgusting.
Yeah. Shout out to everyone dropping their grades in the comments section. We got Bob with an F minus, Nen with an F, Mal with an F minus, Vinny with a D plus.
Who the hell is this?
Z Schneider D. God in them streets with a D. Christian Malley F. FL Jet Fan F. Brian F. Stone Groove. Mitch gets an F. Wake up. Billy with a Z. Jerry with a D, Joseph F, Jack Star F plus, Vic with an F, S Bleezy F, James Stein says F for failure, Jerry with a D, Marty says the Knicks look like duty, F, and we got a few more Fs coming in. Arnold giving them an F.
Horrible, 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 horrible. I did not take Cade for 10-plus assists tonight.
Callum Hughes an F. Yeah, it's
Yeah, he yelled as it seemed like every shot was off the back iron. I mean, every shot was off the rim. They did not play good. What, the Knicks end up shooting 25% for the quarter?
Yeah, we'll get those stats up. Yeah, so 28%, 25 from 3.
They go 4-13 from 2.
Not good.
4-13 from 2, man. Come on.
It's tough.
Not good. Excuse me. Not good.
As the Fs continue to roll in, there's no other grade to really give.
I mean, 4 offensive rebounds in the quarter, and it nets you 17 points.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it there. That was that one possession as well. That was the one that's sticking out to me, where they had multiple opportunities and they were unable to convert any of them. Listen, like, you're missing guys, and yes, it's Brunson. Okay, play better, but it's other guys need to step up. Some guys getting minutes that are not usually getting minutes or need to step into bigger roles, whether it's Clarkson, whether it's Diawara, whether it's Hukporti. Shamanton playing well. He needs to score a little more. Josh Hart, be aggressive. You get a rebound. Listen, the Pistons missed some shots early on in that game, too. Get a rebound and go. Don't wait for them to set. Try and just spark the offense with an easy, fast break layup, something like that. And Bridges started off with a couple easy shots, and then he was kind of not heard of for the rest of that quarter. This is a game, like you said, where Bridges could definitely score a lot and have a big game. They need him to. He had those 2 early threes and then kind of just disappeared the rest of that quarter. Yeah, W says put Tyler in. Yeah, no Kolek yet. Got to imagine he's going to get some time here in the second quarter.
Yeah, not good. Hopefully it's...
Snap out of it here. Second quarter going to start shortly. Shout out to you guys helping us get those likes up, getting our shooting percentage up. We're into the 30s. We're still trying to get to 40, so keep hitting that thumbs up icon. You want the Knicks to make this comeback here. We appreciate it. Helps us out. Let's go, Knicks. Here we go.
As we'll start the second quarter, throws it up, and Robinson throws it down. Nice start on offense. Anytime you can get an easy 2 off the dunk of Robinson, that's going to help. Every point is critical. LeVert drives baseline, kicks it out. Paul Reed, left wing 3. Good. Got Paul Reed hitting threes. Kolek, Robinson, Shamet, Clarkson, and Bridges are the 5. Kolek into the corner. Shamet finds a cutting Bridges. Lefty layup and in. That should be a foul. Bridges knocked to the ground, made it anyways. Quickly the other way is Detroit. LeVert for 3. Good. Got to get back on defense. Can't allow a transition possession off of a make. Kolek, top of the key. Fires it up and Robinson lays it up and in. Good find by Kolek. Robinson with a quick 4 points. Oh, it's a travel. You can't just slip and slide like that. Then another 3 is up and in for Detroit. Now they're catching fire. That point guard just ran and slid. Clarkson hands it off to Bridges. He'll get into the lane. Baseline fade. Good. Mikal Bridges, 8 points or 10 points now. Holland to Paul Reed. He dropped it back to him. Holland drives, throws it up too high, out of bounds. Turnover.
Yeah, Pistons starting to really knock down their threes. Knicks need to step up the defensive intensity. Doesn't matter if they're going to be able to start scoring if they can't get any stops.
Knicks down by 12. Have to find a way, to take the lid off the basket. Kolek gets a screen. Drives into the lane. Pass deflected. Turnover. 4-on-1 break. And LeVert will drive, kick. Wide open 3 for Giannis. No good. The Knicks allow an offensive rebound. Giannis gets it back in the corner for 3. Good. He's got 9 points. Giannis has 9. Knicks have 25. You're never going to win like that. You're down 15. This could be a blowout. Bridges drives baseline. Throws it to Clarkson. Clarkson back to Bridges. He'll fire a 3. Good. If it wasn't for Mikal Bridges, who's on fire to start this one, they'd be down 30. Bridges with 13 points already. Giannis drives. Fouled. Jenkins. I was saying Janice. Danis Jenkins. Fuck is that? Why does Javonte Green always kill the Knicks?
A Nick killer.
Danis Jenkins. LeVert, drive, into the lane, kicks it out. Javonte Green, corner 3. Are you fucking kidding me? He doesn't shoot threes, and he just caught one and knocked it in from the corner. Pistons are 7 of 11 for 3. As Clarkson drives, turns it over. It'll be a run out, fast break. Giannis for 3. Janis missed it. I don't even know his fucking name. Holland to Reed, lays it up and in. Knicks are getting blown out. This is humbling. We'll go to and tell you about our sponsor as the Knicks are getting their ass kicked. The NBA's biggest stars deliver the biggest moments with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. You can cash in when they take over. DraftKings has your back with early exit. If your player goes down anytime in the first half, you still get paid in cash. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code KnicksChat. New customers can bet just $5, and if your bet wins, you'll get $300 in bonus bets instantly with code NICKSCHAT in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. Connecticut, call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. On behalf of Blue Hill Casino in Kansas, wager tax pass-through may apply in Illinois. 21 plus in most states. Void in Ontario. Restrictions apply. Bet must win to receive bonus bets, which expire in 7 days. Minimum odds required. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio. Limited time offer. Not a good game for the Knicks to start this one, and the Brunson burner same game parlay does not look good either. Not great. Not great for the New York Knicks here. They're getting their ass kicked. This is an ass kicking.
Yeah, not the start we wanted to that second quarter at all. Bridges did catch fire a little bit, which we called for, but we didn't expect the defense to completely fall off a cliff and for Detroit to catch fire from three, as they're now 7 of 12. And you got Janice Jenkins knocking down threes, Javonte Green splashing them from the corner. Knicks turning the ball over as well, making it easy for them to get on the break. Not good.
Not good, guys.
Paul Reed as well, yeah.
You'd like to see the Knicks put a run together here? See if they can do it.
Yeah, I was just about to say, it's not like, oh, well, maybe if they just do this. It's no, they need to pretty much change everything they're doing right now to get back in this
Pistons
game.
also blew you out 121-90 back in January. So they've beat your ass now twice.
ASAP says Brunson, Bridges, and definitely Josh Hart got to step up. They want this game. I without a doubt think we are the better team and always have been. It's just about who wants it more. Right now they're they're showing they're doubling Brunson, and they got Thompson following him around everywhere he goes, and Brunson has not been able to figure out the defense right now to start this game. So he sits. Kolek brings it up.
Kolek, drive, kick, Knicks down 17. Clarkson into the lane, has his shot blocked, and they'll call a foul. They'll bail him out. Last time the Knicks played the Pistons, they were fully healthy outside of Josh Hart. Towns went 1 of 4 from the field. Robinson 1 of 3. Bridges 4 of 10. OG 1 of 4. Brunson 10 of 21. So the offense has been a problem for 5.5 quarters now against Detroit.
Yep, you would have thought they would have had a better plan in this game with what Detroit did to them last game and come in with ready to go.
Though. I get what you mean, but I think this is more than just coaching. Mike Brown's not out here shooting 12% from 3 and 40% from the field, and allowing the other teams to shoot 7 of 13 from 3. As Kolek will grab the board. A lot of time left. Only a 15-point game. It's nothing in the NBA. Kolek, cross-court pass to Hart. He'll drive into the lane. Tough fadeaway, too. Horrible possession by the Knicks there. Rebound by Detroit. Javonte Green drive. Lays it up and in. Knicks are getting beat by a man named Danis and Javonte Green. How the fuck is that possible? Hart to Clarkson. Clarkson gets his pocket. Clarkson can't play. Clarkson can't play. Turn it over again. Reed inside. Lays it up. Missed. Out of bounds off Kolek. Pistons will retain.
Pistons look like the more physical team. They're driving the basketball. Knicks they're kind of just getting whatever they want inside the lane. Little resistance on that last drive by Green.
Knicks make some substitutions. Brunson back in the game. We have Brunson, Diawara, Huck Porty, Hart, and Shamet. What a lineup. Cunningham, foul line J. Missed. Rebound by Hart. He'll look to push. Bring it up the right side. No one stop ball. He'll hand it off. Brunson for three. No good. Jeff Van Gundy. I don't know what you mean by that. As Brunson is going to foul Javonte Green. Holland inbound to Levert, guarded by Diawara. He'll kick to Cunningham. It's going to be an offensive foul. Stewart moving screen.
He meant Stan, who's calling the game.
Yeah, Stan Van Gundy is calling the game.
I guess it was F, Stan Van Gundy.
Oh, that's Stan Van Gundy? Yeah, fuck Stan Van Gundy. Hart gets a screen from Diawara. Gets Javonte Green on him. Brunson off a screen. Catch. Poked it away. One of those games where Brunson looks little. Brunson throws it into Huck Porty. He'll catch 30 feet from the basket. 5 on the shot clock. He has it. 30 feet from the basket. Hands it off to Diawara. Standing on the logo. Chuck and pray 3. Hits the top of the backboard and nothing on the iron. Shot clock violation. Can the Knicks just leave Detroit at halftime? This is shit. This one's over. They can't fucking score. They can't hit rim. Holy shit, that was horrible. Stewart, top of the key. Hands it off to Cunningham. Another offensive foul. Stewart, 2 times.
Credit to Shamet fighting through that screen, something he does very well, drawing that foul there on Stewart. Getting nervous with that shoulder, but takes some contact. He looks like he's good to go.
Brunson to bring it up. One thing I like to see the Knicks do is pick up the tempo. You're playing into their hands. They're clearly a better defensive half-court team than you are offensive half-court team, as Cade Cunningham just drew his 3rd foul. 3rd foul on Cunningham. Just shoved Landry Shamet. To make matters worse, Pistons are playing a back-to-back game right now. Second night of a back-to-back. And the Knicks look like the team that are playing a back-to-back. Brunson on the left side, guarded by Cunningham, gets into the lane. He's doubled, nowhere to go with it. He'll find Diawara, swings to Shamet. 1 dribble, step back, corner 3, sent into the 7th row. Sore Thompson, get that weak shit out of here. 1 second left on the shot clock. Knicks will have to chuck and pray. Another shot clock violation, essentially, for the Knicks' 2nd one in a row, unless they can make magic happen here. As Shamet gets it to Diawara and lays it up and in. Wow. Creative out-of-bounds set. Knicks cut it to 15. Shamet pressing up on Cunningham. Under 5:30 left in the half. Cunningham to Stewart. Stewart, handoff to Robinson. Diawara chasing. Robinson drive. Easy layup for Stewart off the dish. Let Duncan Robinson playmaker around the rim. Beat you to the glass. Duncan Robinson off the bounce, stepping in the paint. That's a problem. Brunson finds Hart. He'll drive. Lost it. They'll say out of bounds off Detroit. Hart wants a foul. Not going to get it. I mean, how do you let Duncan Robinson get into the lane, number one? Then how do you let him play make?
Yeah, not a good look for the Knicks defense there or in this quarter, as they've got 50 with almost half of it to go.
Brunson inbound to Huck Porty. Dribble handoff to Shaman. Has to fire an off bounce three and knocks it in. Big shot. Big shot by Shaman. Cunningham off the screen from Harris. Bridges switches on to him. They're going to feed Tobias here on the left wing. Shamet to guard. And they're going to call a defensive 3 seconds on Ariel Huck Porty. Could just be an in-the-moment thing. I feel like Huck Porty was a significantly better player last year.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like when he did play, he gave you good minutes, and then he had that injury and had to sit out. But not impressing tonight, and
he started games last year for the Knicks, and they won.
Yeah, and he has been pretty much out of the rotation in games when everyone's healthy. So it looks like he's taken a step back, which is not an encouraging thing to see for a second-year player.
Another offensive rebound allowed. Cunningham, top of the key, drive, spin move, fading, fouled. Going to the line for two. Knicks can't defend. Knicks can't play defense either. Three fouls on Bridges. As the Knicks are going to challenge. Pistons up 15, not good.
Yep, I mean, I think the key for the Knicks, you're not going to get everything back in one shot. There's not a 15-point shot here. Just got to try and lock in on defense, get one stop at a time, and try and get the points back on the offensive end. Play more physical, play with more energy, play with more urgency. Like Marshall said, last time you played this team, you lost by 31 points, and they are motivated to beat you after you sent them home last year. I don't care you're missing guys. That should raise the level of intensity for the guys who are playing, knowing they should have to do a little more if the team wants to win tonight. And they're a physical team. Like the Knicks, I don't know, not many people would consider them a physical team. It's a challenge to step up and play this team and try and match that physicality, match that energy. So we'll see. But Detroit kind of coasting here in the second quarter and opening up a pretty big lead. Chance to add to the 15-point lead already when they get back, depending on whether or not the foul call stands. Challenged by Mike Brown, trying to wipe that away from Bridges, not have him pick up his third foul in a game when he's been your best offensive player. 13 points, 5 of 9 from the field. So. Shout out to you guys, though, for hitting that thumbs up icon. Almost 1,000 people in here. Appreciate you guys. If you want the Knicks to try and come back in this game, hit that thumbs up icon. And if you are here watching on a Friday night with us, taking in some Friday Night Knicks, and you have not yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do that. Trying to get to 85,000. Let's see if we can get to 84,800 tonight. Need 68 more Knicks now, real ones, to join the channel. You see all the people we got in the chat having a good time watching some Friday Night Knicks. You want to be a part of that, lock us in, hit that sub button, turn those notifications on. We're doing watch parties for pretty much every single game, daily Knicks videos, short form content as well, and we appreciate your support. Can't do it without you. So,
Jesus, this is an ass kicking.
yeah.
Like, you don't even look like you deserve to play against this team.
Be on the same court as them. No, they're doing everything, every aspect of the game. The Knicks are getting outplayed. Ken Van Epps, yeah, and Knicks really are not, as a team, physical. They struggle against teams that bring physicality often. We saw that's why that series last year was a dogfight. It was not expected to be that hard. Detroit showed some real toughness and some other things as well, but they didn't make it easy for the Knicks. And
I think they are going to win the challenge. Were they the team that got the obvious rebound? They might change it to Shamet. It is a successful challenge. Knicks are 21 of 31 when it comes to challenges. As it's going to be a jump ball mid-court. Huck Porty versus Stewart, and the Knicks will win the tip. Good challenge by Mike Brown. Shout out to his staff. All right, can we turn it around? Can we at least compete? Bridges to Huck Porty. He'll hand it off to Brunson on the left wing. He'll get into the lane, looking for a foul, won't get it. Maybe you should just start playing basketball and stop worrying about being fouled. Jalen Brunson, maybe 1 of 11 from the field to start. Not good. Harris posting up Brunson. They have to send a double. Knicks have to recover. Robinson for 3. Good. Hart to Bridges. To Huck Porty. Drops it off to Brunson. He'll get into the lane. Nowhere to go with it. He'll drop it off to Huck Porty. He's fouled. Going to the line for 2. Huck Porty, first free throw. Good. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. As the Knicks allow a coast-to-coast drive. Missed. Rebound back. Porty. That's a kick ball. We'll call it. As Robinson will check back in. As there's Towns on the bench. Looks like he has a bandage on his eye. Glasses on as well. Brunson, Robinson, Shamet, Bridges, and Hart. Bridges, top of the key. Being guarded by Jenkins. Drive, drop off to Hart. He'll get to the foul line. Contested 13-footer. Brick hits the backboard first. The Knicks shot quality as well as really just the efficiency tonight. Not nearly good enough. Thompson into the block to Harris. Back to him. 10 on the shot clock. Hands it off to Robinson. He'll drive, kick. Paul Reed for 3. Missed it. Rebound by Brunson. Outlet pass up ahead to Bridges. Good find. Lays it up and in. Got to get out and run. Got to get out and run. You can't score in the half court. You got to find a way to score in transition. Jenkins, drive to Reed. Finds Thompson on the baseline cut. Out to Harris. Wide open. Wing 3. Good. I mean, why are we triple teaming Tobias Harris? Brunson, right wing 3. Way off. Rebound by Detroit. They're out and running looking for more. Thompson beats everyone down the floor and throws it down. Knicks down 19. Knicks look very slow, very old, and very small and weak tonight. Shamet drives to the baseline. They're going to call a foul on Robinson. Brunson, 1 of 11 from the field.
Brunson not having his best game. Bridges really doing the only one person doing anything from the Knicks. Haven't really heard Josh Hart call his name at all, make any sort of impact. When you're missing 2 starters, the guys who are playing need to step up, and other than Bridges, no one has.
Brunson driving to the baseline, gets it to McHale. He'll fire a 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound by Detroit. Harris up the right side. Guarded by Hart. He'll post him up. He'll play one-on-one. Harris, no good. Good defense by Hart. He'll look to push. No one's going to stop ball. He'll go coast to coast and has his shot blocked. Sent the other way by Thompson. Detroit will run. Robinson. Doubled. Swings it out to Jenkins. Jenkins driving on Brunson. Beats him off the bounce. 8-foot jumper is good. Jalen Brunson just got dropped off by a man named Danish Jenkins. Knicks are down 21 in the first half. Worst 24 minutes I've seen the Knicks play in the Jalen Brunson era. They look like a lottery team tonight.
Hope Mike Brown's got a pretty good locker room speech ready to go, because he should light into them for how they've played in this first half, and I'm not sure there's anything that can flip this script in the second half.
Knicks down 21. Shamet will bring it up. Brunson to handle. Guarded by Thompson. Can't shake free. Into the lane. Trying to make magic happen. Get the tough jumper to go. If that's the shot quality you're getting, you're in trouble. Jenkins to Harris. Clean look. Got it in for 3. Knicks can't defend either. That's the biggest thing. You're not playing offense and you can't defend. Down 22. Brunson into the lane. Fouled. Going to the line for 2. Brunson to the line for the first time tonight. Pistons allow opponents to shoot the most free throws in the league on a per-game basis, and the Knicks have been there 4 times tonight. It'll be 6 after these 2 free throws from Brunson. Physicality, as Brunson misses a free throw, of course. The physicality, the athleticism, and the length of Detroit really, really putting a thorn in the side of the Knicks offense. 21 seconds left. Brunson with 1 more free throw. Second free throw for Brunson. Got it. Shot clock turned off. 21 seconds left. Detroit can hold for the final look and try to build off this 21-point lead they've built up. I mean, Cade Cunningham has 3 fouls and has played like 9 minutes in the half, and it's bad. J-Liv says they're down 2 starters and a key bench piece. Yep, Pistons are down a starter as well. Pistons are down an all-star starter. Jalen Darren, an all-star this year.
Yeah,
right?
all-star level player. Knicks down an all-star as well, fringe all-star and OG, but they're not that's not a 21-point
Cade Cunningham
swing.
has played 13 of the 24 minutes tonight as well, as Robinson's 3 is up no good, and it'll go out of bounds off of Detroit. Knicks have a chance here with 4.5 seconds left to bite into this lead. Knicks were down no starters. I guess Josh Hart the last time they played, and they lost by 30. Darren didn't play in that game either. So if this was a one-off, that's sure. But for 6 quarters, the Knicks have got stomped on by the Pistons. In 6 quarters, you're down 51 points to the Pistons. Brunson. Shot blocked at the horn. That's the story of the night. The Knicks look little as the Pistons stand tall. Jalen Brunson, his worst half of the season, the Knicks' worst half of the season, and maybe the worst half of Knicks basketball in the Jalen Brunson era as a Knick. You give up 63, you score 42, and if you weren't watching the scoreboard and you just watched the game, you'd think they'd be down by 40.
Yeah, get those Fs in the comment section. Just really nothing for the Knicks to hang on to from how they played in that first half. Nothing to be proud of. And a big problem if you are going to eventually match up with Detroit, that this is how you played against them this season. It's, like you said, they've been dominated for the first 6 quarters of so far of their 2 matchups. And say what you want about who's playing, who's not playing, but it's not. The Knicks don't look one player away from flipping this matchup on its head.
31 plus 21, 52. Knicks have been outscored by 52 points in 6 quarters versus the Pistons this year. Yeah, F or forget about it. Not much. Say not much to take from this game, but I think there's a lot to take from this game.
A lot of lessons, definitely things that they can do better. Not much you can like hang your hat on to say, oh, at least they did this.
Yeah, game looks ugly, Jorge. A lot of Pistons fans in the chat. What up, Darren? A reminder of how games without Towns and OG can be. You lost a month ago by 30, and they both played. You didn't have Josh Hart in that one. I don't know, man. This is, I mean, the Pistons are on a back-to-back. Second night of a back-to-back. Pistons lost by 9 yesterday to the Wizards. The Wizards. They let a guy named Will Riley score 20. Who the hell is Will Riley? Yeah, Knicks look small, Willie. Knicks look small. I think even more than small. They look slow and they look weak. Gotta give credit to Detroit, man. They came in tonight. They clearly wanted it more. I get it, a little bit more healthy, but you could add OG and you could add Towns, and you may be able to add another OG and then 2 OGs and 1 Towns, and you're still losing this game.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I think what's most upsetting is, like, in these 6 quarters that you've got blown out, it's clearly they are dictating the way the game is being played as well. Like,
yeah, you said it. They're more comfortable playing that defense in the half court against the Knicks offense. The Knicks haven't really been able to kind of find the answers or figure it out. the answer to that would be, you think, speed up the pace. And early on, the Pistons didn't start off knocking down shots. It took them a while to get going. The Knicks had the opportunity to kind of take some rebounds and get on the break, and they really didn't do that or take advantage of that opportunity. And then eventually Detroit started hitting shots, and the Knicks also didn't capitalize on the offensive rebounds they did get, weren't able to make the most of their second chance opportunities. And like, another thing that was said is that the Pistons lead the league in fouls, and they give up a large amount of free throw attempts. And Knicks, another thing they just failed to take advantage of, only 6 free throw attempts. Pistons kind of just, like you said, made them look little. They played more physical. They looked like they wanted it more. They just bodied you. Like, every time they drove in the lane, they were able to just get right to the rim, get whatever they wanted. It's discouraging. There's not really much else to say.
You don't want them to shoot 55% from 3.
Yeah, it's they're plus 15 in that department. So even if you flip that, you're still losing. You're still getting beat. Just nothing they're really doing right. I mean, Knicks aren't going to win very many games when Jalen Brunson plays like this. 5 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds, 2 of 13, and 0 of 5. He's struggling. He is struggling. Not good. Clarkson did not play well in that first quarter as well. I mean, these will show that he knocked down some shots, but he was just hurting the team with his play on both ends. Not really helping the offense at all, and defensively just contributing to the larger problem of getting beat and out physicaled. Kolek wasn't able to help spark the team once he came in the second quarter. Shamet didn't hit his shots. He hit 1-3 off a screen, but they were drawing up plays for Shamet, trying to get him going, trying to do anything. Bridges caught fire a little bit. I mean, that's one thing you can say that I guess went the Knicks' way in the first half is Bridges hit a couple threes, had the first 6 points of the game, and then kind of disappeared the rest of that first quarter and came back in the second quarter strong, a couple buckets, a couple shots. But he can't be the only one to get it done. Diawara started. Didn't really move the needle, obviously. Getting a big opportunity with OG out to slide into the starting lineup. Josh Hart wasn't able to kind of speed the Knicks up and make them play with pace, something that it was indicated that would help the Knicks when they're getting beat in the half court. They're not able to score in the half court against Detroit. You would think a guy like Josh Hart would be able to kind of change that game for the Knicks, speed them up, get in transition, find guys like he so easily does when he's driving hard to the basket, but not much for him. He's 1 of 7. We saw him miss a shot in the lane as well. Hukporti trying to step up with Towns out, getting some more minutes, but again, didn't really make much of an impact. Had a couple negative plays on defense as well. Just not really adding anything for the Knicks tonight. And Mitch, I mean, he got again getting this, another guy getting the start with the regular starters out. Not having the usual impact he did. They didn't really feel like he was impacting the game in the same way. Wasn't able to, did get an offensive rebound and hit a couple shots, but we're not watching and saying, wow, Mitch is really doing his thing tonight. Nobody on the Knicks really is. I mean, I guess you could say Bridges, but somebody's got to shoot. Somebody's got to score. He's making some shots, so better than a lot of other guys can say.
Yeah, not good. Not good at all. Not good at all, man. I mean, I don't really know what to say. Don't really know what to say. It is bad, boys. It is bad. I just don't know. I don't know. Yeah, if the Knicks would have kept Yabu, they would have been good, right? That's what the chat's saying. That's where we're at.
Maybe if they just traded Clarkson, that was the issue. So, or if Alvarado played, then they'd be all right. He'll fix everything.
Yeah, it's one game. I hear that. Also, I don't know. Doesn't not just one game though. You got cooked by in the last game too.
And this is a team you're going to need to beat probably if you want to get to the finals, which is the stated and obvious and clear goal of this team. So you could just brush it off and say, all right, no big deal. Regular season, we'll just see them in the playoffs and we'll turn it up. But I don't really think that's going to help anyone. This is, right now, Detroit's number one in the East. They're the clear measuring stick. That's where you need to get to. That's where you want to get to. And results haven't been good against them so far this season. I mean, we'll see. If the only chance the Knicks have in this game is to come out playing like a completely different basketball team in this second half. So anything short of that, they're in trouble. Yeah, King Kenya, I mean, that's true that Knicks didn't match up against Boston well during the regular season, and then they did beat them in the playoffs, but they were also down 20 in those games before they made those comebacks.
I think the biggest thing that the Knicks are lacking right now is another guy that can score. They don't have anyone else that can create a shot for himself. I know Bridges has done it some, but like,
I mean, he's got some catch and shoot threes in there as well. Or
we have no one
backdoor
else
cuts.
that can put pressure on the rim off the bounce right now.
Mm-hmm.
No one else that's creating looks for others. No one that can get to the foul line. You're playing a team that allows their opponents to shoot 28.5 free throws per game, and you have 6.
Yeah, I saw some people in the comments saying run some plays earlier in the game. You can't scheme open a shot every single time down the floor. It's just impossible in the NBA. So, like you said, just kind of further magnifies the need for that. Another creator, facilitator, ball handler. And just having it all on Brunson's shoulders is not easy. It's not sustainable. All right. Second half is coming up shortly.
Was good, Newman. Yeah, who is Dennis Jenkins? The first time I ever heard of him. Guess that's on me. Why was that such a long halftime?
I know, it's brutal.
It was just longer because we
I don't know.
our
'cause we
butts are
suck.
sore or what?
I don't know if it's a prime thing. But, yep. A lot of time left, but it won't matter unless they really just do everything the opposite of how they did in the first half.
All right, second half underway. Can you at least win the second half? Bridges drives to the baseline, nowhere to go with it, so he'll throw it to Thompson. Turnover. Knicks start the second half like they started the first, as the Knicks get a steal on the other end. Brunson in transition, into the lane, foul line, floater up and in. Man, how about a comeback win? Wouldn't that be special? Wouldn't that be special? Tobias Harris on the left wing. They're going to post up Cade Cunningham on Bridges. He'll kick it out to Harris. Fires a three. Missed it. Rebound by Robinson. Push it. Push it. Push it. Brunson on the right side. Using the Robinson screen. Gets into the mid-range. Step back two over Cunningham. Got it. Back-to-back buckets for Brunson to start the half. Lead down to 17. Come on. Thompson on the left wing. Over to Cunningham. Gets a screen from Stewart. Bridges fighting. He'll drop it to Stewart on the roll. He'll bully his way inside. And he's fouled by Hart, they say.
Yeah, it looked like at least Robinson at least got him after Hart, but you like that. If you're gonna foul him, get your money's worth. Don't let him get an easy layup. Not let him complete the N1.
Going to be Stewart to the free throw line for a pair.
He makes the first one.
As he knocks in both. Brunson to bring it up. Gets a screen from Hart. Thompson right back on him. Kicks to Diawara. Diawara right back to him. Everyone is kind of standing around hoping Brunson makes magic happen. He'll find a cutting Bridges. Nowhere to go with it. He's doubled. It's going to be tied up. Then he spins through, and then he lost it. Turnover. 2 turnovers in the first minute and a half for Bridges. Cunningham into the corner. Robinson pump fake. Hart blows by. 3, and now Josh Hart's hurt again. Lead back to 22. Hart severely hobbled. Trying to tap his foot as Brunson drives, falls to the ground, throws up a prayer, missed. 5-on-4 break. It's going to be Thompson in transition, kicks into the corner, wide open 3 for Harris, missed. Gets his own miss, kicks it out. Cunningham for 3, missed. Rebound by Diawara. Hart is going to stay in the game. Diawara up the right side, driving on Stewart, kicks it out, turnover. Oh, they called a foul before that.
Yeah, that possession with the Bridges turnover was just Brunson, like you said, kind of just do your thing, make something happen. Everyone else stand around. Bridges finally cuts. He finds him inside. 3 guys around him, and he gets the ball ripped away by the stronger Piston defenders. Not good offense for the Knicks.
The sit around and watch Jalen Brunson save us offense coming out of the half is something. What they doing there? Brunson, pass, deflected. I mean, every pass is deflected. Every shot is altered. Like, it looks like a varsity team playing a JV team. Brunson throws it into Mitch. Mitch right back to him. Brunson has it poked away. Knicks can't dribble. Knicks can't pass. Knicks can't shoot against Detroit right now.
Yeah, can't get anything going.
Bridges to throw it in. Finds Brunson. Brunson's going to have to heave a corner three. It's going to be an air ball. Third or fourth shot clock violation on the Knicks tonight, and that shot was once again touched. Every pass is deflected. Every shot is altered. Everybody's drive is redirected. This is lousy performance. Wide open three, Duncan Robinson. Good. Just go home. Just go home. It's over. It's over. You're down 25. Biggest lead of the night. Everyone's saying it. Remember what happened last year against the Celtics when we played them? You better hope that's true. That sounds good on paper as Bridges chucks up a mid-range shot. No good. Rebound by Detroit. They'll push. Cade Cunningham coast to coast. It's going to be an offensive foul. Jalen Brunson slid in to take the charge. He took a shot to the face, and he's in pain. That's fourth foul on Cunningham. Brunson elbow to the face. Detroit's going to challenge. While they do, we'll tell you about DraftKings. The NBA's biggest stars deliver the biggest moments with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. You can cash in when they take over. DraftKings has your back with early exit. If your player goes down anytime in the first half, you still get paid in cash. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code NICKSCHAT. New customers can bet just $5, and if your bet wins, you'll get $300 in bonus bets instantly with code NICKSCHAT in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. Connecticut, call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. On behalf of Blue Hill Casino in Kansas, wager tax pass-through may apply in Illinois. 21 plus in most states. Void in Ontario. Restrictions apply. Bet must win to receive bonus bets, which expire in 7 days. Minimum odds required. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio limited time offer. DraftKings, they put out a same game parlay for Brunson tonight, and they must have knew something. They must have known something. Not good stuff from him tonight.
Not good from Brunson, but he's also not getting any help either. And I mean, it seems like we've seen obviously him be able to score against Detroit in the past, but it seems like Thompson is kind of just all over him, giving him no air. And like with the size that Thompson has on him and the length, like Brunson really is unable to get his shot off unless he shakes him like he did previously. He really can't get that jumper off, and it's a problem, and he's been affected. You're seeing it in the numbers. I mean,
When do you pull starters?
like a few more minutes. They like mid to late way through the third quarter. I mean, you're ready to see Brunson taking a couple shots to the face, heart, potentially aggravating whatever's bothering him. OG in town's already banged up. You don't want to just continue to lose more guys.
as the Pistons will lose the challenge. It remains an offensive foul, not a flagrant. Bridges, drive, hands it off to Hart. He'll drive, into the lane. A lot of drives, not resulting in points. Bridges for three, no good. Rebound by the Pistons. A lot of one and done for the Knicks tonight as well. Only 4 offensive rebounds, and I think 3 of them came in the same possession early in the first quarter. Tobias Harris backing down Bridges, missed it. Rebound by Stewart over Robinson. Harris drive, floater up and in, and he knocks Brunson to the ground again. Let's stop trying to take charges, Jalen. We're down 30. We're down 30. Artie Rock, what up, my man? What's up, brother? Brunson into the lane to Shams. Shamit out to Bridges. Back to Brunson. He'll be guarded by Cunningham. Gets to the foul line. Tough step back, two. No good. Rebound by Detroit. Then Shamit pokes it away, and he's going to step out of bounds. It'll be Detroit ball. Cunningham to bring it up. Knicks down 27. We'll post up Harris. Why are we double teaming Tobias Harris? Wide open three. Duncan Robinson, because you double team Tobias Harris. Lucky you missed. Rebound off the hands of Hart. That should be, I'm going to say it's Knicks ball. Why trade for Bridges to be 6 picks to be a defensive stopper if you're going to have to double team his man? I never understood that.
Yeah, and it wasn't. He had it handled. He wasn't about to score or anything.
It's Tobias Harris. Bridges into the lane. Gets the fadeaway 2 to go. Been the best Knick tonight. Got 17 of the 48. As Cunningham slithering through the Knicks defense. Robinson will poke it away. Pistons ball on the baseline, 9 on the shot clock. Pistons will throw it in from the baseline. Robinson into Paul Reed. Mitch guarding him. Reed puts it on the deck. Gets to the baseline. Reverse layup up and in. And one. Mitchell Robinson, what are you doing, man? Why are we playing that tight on Paul Reed?
Just. I mean, Knicks looking like they forgot how to play basketball tonight.
Free throw is good. Knicks down 28. Brunson, guarded by Thompson. Has it poked away again. Ball's been when Brunson's had control tonight, the ball's been out of his hands on the ground a lot. As Brunson drives, floater up, no good. They'll call a foul. Yeah, Brunson's been on the floor all night long.
They're playing him physical, man. They are. All 5 guys are locked in on Jalen Brunson when he has the ball from Detroit. They're not letting him get anything easy. They're bumping him. They're playing physical. Thompson is playing him tough. Harris is showing in his face the rim protection by Reed there. It ends up being a foul, but they're not letting him get anything easy.
Let's just fight. Fuck it. Just fight. And I would mean like fist fight.
Show something.
This isn't a basketball game. This is one team running through drills. Richard Jackson with the greatest take I've ever seen. You are not excited like you was. The word you're looking for is were. You are not excited like you was the other night when they are winning. Yeah, no shit. Should I be celebrating that the Knicks are down 26? Isn't that the way it works? Great take there, bro.
Groundbreaking stuff.
Knicks down 26. Pistons will have it. Cunningham off the read screen, gets the foul line, kicks it out. Wide open, Harris 3. Missed it. Rebound by Bridges. Bridges, drive, kicks into the corner. Hart for 3. Got it. It's all good, Richard, but, like, respectfully, isn't that, like, something pretty stupid to say? Should I be happy that my team is getting their ass handed to them? And should I not be happy when they're winning? I'm actually just looking for advice from you now at this point, as Robinson is going to foul Paul Reed again. Paul Reed to the line. Knock in the first. Second free throw for Reed is also good. Hart, Huckporty, Brunson, McCullough, and Shamet. Brunson has the top of the key, swings to Hart. As he gets knocked to the ground, it'll be a foul. Brunson throws it into Huckporty. Huckporty off the bounce, hands it off to Shamet. He'll slip. Brunson has it with 5 on the shot clock. He'll fire a fadeaway 3, no good. McCullough can't grab the board. It'll be picked up by Detroit. Levert, drive, kick. Tobias Harris, top of the key, guarded by McCullough. He'll swing to Jenkins, or Janice Jenkins, I think. Danis Jenkins.
Danis Jenkins, yeah.
As Karis LeVert just literally took 14 steps. No travel. Thompson into the lane. Layup up, no good. Rebound by Hart. He'll look to push. And now he's hurt. Josh Hart is hurt. Let's get him out of the game. Brunson into the lane. Lays it up, no good, but he got fouled.
Yeah, Hart really hasn't, I think whatever he tweaked on that one defensive play, still not 100%. Not worth it at this point. Down 25, 4 minutes left in the third.
Knicks owner James Dolan is at the game.
Oh, good.
Of course he is. Every time he gets close, the Knicks lose. Think maybe he can go on the radio again as Brunson misses another free throw. Go on the radio again and mandate the Knicks get to the finals and they're the best team in the East. And
then they'll just win like 8 straight after that. That'll be it. Maybe his band could do like a performance to fire the team up or something.
Never seen a locker room like this before. Only team I heard all NBA have multiple players only meetings. Brunson goes 1 of 2 from the line. 4 of 19 is Jalen Brunson. Harris 1-on-1 versus Bridges. Gets it to go. Dropped him off. That was terrible defense. Knicks down 26. Bridges into the lane, throws up a terrible shot. No good, out of bounds off Huckporty. Jenkins off the Harris screen, into the lane, drops it off to Reed, hands it off to LeVert. He'll use the screen, and that is going to be fouled by Kevin McCullough. As Josh Hart has been subbed out, and he's being looked at by trainers. Jenkins, step back three. No good. Rebound by Huckporty. 3:30 left. Brunson being booed by the Pistons fans as the Knicks are down 26. Brunson in the corner for three. No good. 4 of 20 from the field. Just go sit down, man. Let's take the starters out. Let's take the starters out. Harris, wide open three. Got it. Knicks down 29. How's every shot wide open for them?
Yeah, it looks easy for them. It is easy for them. Like, you even got guys like Duncan Robinson, who pretty much can't really do anything but shoot threes, and he still somehow ends up wide open. Like, even the ones they've missed been open.
I'm going to run to the restroom real quick.
Sure, I got you. Yeah, too easy. I wonder if this timeout could be the take the starters out down 29. A lot of them normally come out at the beginning of the fourth quarter anyway. Just live to fight another day at this point. Game on Sunday coming up against Boston. Hopefully the Knicks will show up at all there, as they did not here. Should be the debut of Alvarado. Listen, he's not coming to save everything, but maybe he can provide a little bit of a spark. Maybe you get OG and Towns back as well. Those guys came in like doubtful or questionable, probable. They weren't necessarily just out for this game. They had a chance to play, so maybe they are good to go on Sunday. But, yeah, I mean, not really much to say on this one. Just Knicks get dominated by the Pistons here tonight. Down 29, 3 minutes left in the third. Yeah, Brian, even at full strength, I mean, it's not looking good. They're just not really a great matchup for the Knicks. Yeah, Yabu would have been a thing that this would be a different story if Yabusele was out there. Yeah, the Knicks would probably be shooting under 20% from three instead of 25 if Yabu was out there. That would be nice. I mean, you beat them last year, but it's not last year. They're a different team. They're a different team. They look like a different team so far this regular season, and they've shown it against the Knicks. 30-point victory last time and headed for another one here tonight. It'd be great if they get knocked out. Yeah, that hard injury not looking good. I know he had nicked it up earlier in the game, but on that specific play, he didn't. There was no contact. I mean, he's walking off under his own power. That's always a good sign. I don't know if it's that ankle, maybe a knee, something else, but not good. As play will pick back up. Unfortunately, no. No,
Up there. I didn't know if that's. You got a burrito, right?
I did, yeah.
Okay. Hopefully, Rolly got his food because I didn't see anything else.
All right. Knicks do not score. Detroit now misses a three. Brunson will take the rebound and bring it up court.
All right, it's only 29.
That's it. One possession at a time.
One possession game. McCullough drive, throws it up. Huck Porty throws it down.
Night, Callum Hughes. No reason for you to stay up to watch this.
Knicks down 27. Danis.
Danis, I think it should just be Danis, Janice Jenkins, like the middle, like the Drake May.
I like that. Danis. Good for three. Knicks down 30. Down 30. Bridges, drive, drops it off. Tuck Porty, kicks it to Brunson. He'll use the screen, into the lane, finds McCullough, swings to Bridges, 17-foot J, no good. Rebound by Kolek, fought for by McCullough. Kolek into the corner, Bridges for three. I think he's going to be fouled.
Creed, no, they still got some of the starters in. Bridges still in. Brunson still in. They didn't pull the guys yet, Creed.
Bridges, free throw, missed it. Third free throw, good. Down 28.
It's right in front of him.
All right in front of him. Danis Jenkins, drive, layup, up and in. Look, Porty throws it down. Harris to Jenkins. Step back two. Are you kidding me? Fuck is Danis Jenkins?
Cooking the Knicks right now.
As the Knicks turn it over, McCullough threw it to the Pistons bench. Knicks lose tonight, they'll fall to the third seed in the East. That's what happens when you lose the amount of games that the Knicks did in January. The fourth quarter we go, down 30. Go to tell you about our sponsor, DraftKings. The NBA's biggest stars deliver the biggest moments with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. You can cash in when they take over. DraftKings has your back with early exit. If your player goes down anytime in the first half, you still get paid in cash. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code NICKSCHAT. New customers can bet just $5, and if your bet wins, you'll get $300 in bonus bets instantly with code NICKSCHAT in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. Connecticut, call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. On behalf of Blue Hill Casino in Kansas, wager tax pass-through may apply in Illinois. 21 plus in most states. Void in Ontario. Restrictions apply. Bet must win to receive bonus bets, which expire in 7 days. Minimum odds required. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio. Limited time offer. Thank goodness there's only 12 minutes left. Knicks are shooting 36% from the field, 24% from three, and 77% from the foul line.
Just brutal.
KY Avery says, I'm at the game, and yeah, New York City ain't doing good. Yeah, not good. Not a good game. Not a good game. Knicks lost by 30 to the Pistons last time they play. It looks like it's going to be another 30-point loss today. And Josh Hart has headed to the locker room, clearly playing before he was fully healthy, and looks like he has re-injured that. Now you have to ask the question, how much time is he going to miss, and how much time is OG Anunoby going to miss with a sore foot?
Yep. It's there's a chance that some of these guys, with the All-Star break looming, the Knicks could decide to shut those guys down, get them some of the extra rest. We'll see what happens. The Knicks are back in action on Sunday. It'll be interesting to see who plays, who doesn't play against the Celtics.
Not good. Not good, Bob.
Nope.
Not good.
Getting cooked by Giannis as well. And pretty much everyone on the Pistons is doing what they want. If you're somehow still watching this game, you must really rock with us. So if you are not subscribed, change that. And lock us in. We'll be back on Sunday. Hopefully watching something better than this.
I don't know, Jim.
Wow.
Knicks have been outscored by 61 points in 7 quarters versus the Pistons this year. It'll be Hukporty, Diawara, Clarkson, McCullough, and Kolek. The Knicks starters are done for the night. As the Knicks will start the fourth quarter with a foul on the defensive end.
Good fight. Good fight. That's good stuff.
Ron Holland on the line for 2. First free throw is good.
He misses.
Hell yeah. 31-point game. Kolek I think one thing that I've learned today is if the Knicks have an injury and it's to Towns or Mitch, they're screwed because Ariel Hukporty's not an NBA level player.
Yeah, he has not. I mean, it's been like not just this game. I don't think he's really impressed in much of his time this season.
So getting a big and look, when you're having to talk about improving your team at the buyout market, that's already a problem. I'm not sure who the options are going to be on the buyout market.
Probably not getting a needle mover.
This performance will put you to sleep. LeVert, mid-range J, no good. Rebound by Hukporty. Kolwick into the lane to McCullough, who lays it up and in. Knicks cut it to 27. Cunningham to LeVert, wide open three. How do you allow a wide open three after a make off of one pass in the half court? How? How do you let that happen? Cunningham walked the ball up, passed it to the elbow, and the dude was wide open.
One pass away. Mike Brown takes a timeout. I guess he's going to try and have some teaching moments with some of these young guys in the game. If you don't understand that, you're in trouble. We got Josh Hart Glazer in the chat.
If the Knicks want to win, fire Mike Brown and Mark Jackson will get it done. Guy that's been out of the league for, a decade? The guy that once he got fired, his team became a dynasty? Not Mark Jackson? The one that
Wasn't he got fired from, after not working a game. He was supposed to be, a announcer for MSG, and then he got, fired after one game or so. Or they parted ways after one game.
He did such a good job with that Warriors team. What was his next head coaching job after that?
Not even a top broadcaster anymore. I don't know. He was mentioned in jobs, and he never seemed to actually get another one. So.
Powell and Garza got into a tussle.
Celtics legend, Luka Garza.
Dennis Jenkins cooked the Knicks today. Dennis Jenkins. Who knew who he was before tonight? Because I had never heard of him.
Not me. The stats, and he was kind of all over the place, hustling, making plays as well. You let B-Ball Paul have a good game. That's just unacceptable. 12 points for him. He's not that good.
So Jenkins has 18. Reed has 12. That's a combined 30.
Plus Duncan Robinson, 10.
Think about it like this. Knicks are down 30. And if you only had Paul Reed and Dennis Jenkins score points, the Knicks would only be up by 34. And they're down 30.
Not good. Cunningham doesn't really even hurt you.
As Stewart throws it down, you're now down 32. As Holland, coast to coast, is fouled. Holland to the line. Second free throw is also good. Knicks are now down 34. Yeah, and the Knicks never should have traded Yabusele. Kolek, pass to Diawara. He'll swing to Clarkson, into the corner to Kolek for three. Got it. Cash.
Cha-ching. Need like a cha-ching.
Wide open three. Stewart. Cash.
Wow.
Oh, as Clarkson drives, he's going to be fouled. Cunningham to the bench. Next 32. As it'll go out of bounds off of Detroit. It'll be Knicks ball. What up, Bulls? Marco coming in with a super chat. Thank you, Marco. Marcos. Kolek to McCullough. I understand, like, it's the Knicks system, but, like, I'm done seeing Ariel Huckporty handle the basketball on the perimeter.
With the
And
dribble
try to be a-
handoff actions, yeah.
Marcos, what up, man? This is crazy. I love my Knicks, and the only good teams we had beat was Denver on our streak. I always said, here comes the real test, Detroit and Boston. Yeah, I would say I think the Knicks during their win streak didn't beat the most NBA Finals caliber teams, and during the streak, they didn't beat the best teams. They did beat the Lakers, who I think is a pretty good team, but Portland, no. Brooklyn, no. Philly was a good win. Sacramento, no. Toronto, they have a good record. They're not all that good, though. Portland, no. Washington, no. But, yeah, it's not like they were just beating a bunch of contenders, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I think some of the teams that they did beat, like that were not good, they did beat in convincing fashion, which is just something that they didn't do earlier in the season. So I guess there's that, too.
As the Knicks have the ball stolen and Holland goes coast to coast. Knicks down 34. Ball poked out of bounds. Yeah, Sean Alvarado. I don't know. The first quarter, they had a lot of wide open shots, and they didn't hit them. And I don't know, man. They just I don't know. Yeah, you could say it's just an off night. I don't know, man. Was it an off night when they beat you by 30 a month ago? I don't want to be right. I don't want to be right that my gut is telling me that the Pistons are a significantly better team. But it's hard to argue when...
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a gut feeling when you look and they're plus 61 through.
Shit, plus 65 now.
Yeah.
It's an off night. They don't have Cat or OG. That's true. They also don't have Deuce McBride. And they don't have...
Hart's out now.
Jose Alvarado. But, like, Pistons don't have an all-star either playing. As Pacome Dadier is in the game. First time he's played since January 21st.
Got some Dadier minutes, but at what cost?
Kolek for 3, way off. Sasser, way downtown, airball. Detroit got our number tonight? Yeah, Detroit's had our number all year long. It'll be the second game this year they've played. It'll be the second one the Knicks have lost by 30 points. I don't really know what I've never really been one to like rationalize bad losses and spin it a positive way, but like, man, the attempts in the chat seem a little desperate. A little desperate.
Yeah. Hey, maybe it's a home road thing. I think both of the matchups have been in Detroit so far. Maybe the Knicks just don't mess with Little Caesars and they just need to get back in the Garden. Maybe that'll do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Marcos, my man, back again. Thank you, brother. Thank you for being here. Thanks for supporting the show. We'd love if you guys just want to send in some questions. I'd rather answer questions and talk to you guys than sit here for 5 more minutes with my thumb up my ass. Marcos, what up, man? Yes, Lakers, you're right, but come on, this is crazy. We got to beat. Yeah, no, I'm not excusing anything tonight. I'm not trying to tell you that, hey, tonight's a one-off thing. In fact, it's not. They beat your ass now for 8 straight quarters. But come on, this is crazy. We got to beat Detroit and Boston. No excuses. Last year we owned them. We didn't own them last year. The Knicks have lost 5 straight regular season games to Detroit. Yeah. After we did beat them in the playoffs, and that's all that matters. But this will be the 5th regular season loss in a row to Detroit.
What's the difference
feel
this year?
me true about. Yeah, I feel you, man. And I know you don't have Cat and you don't have OG tonight. Or Cat and OG making you 40 points better. I hope so.
And Alvarado, obviously.
Alvarado, too. Yeah, I fucking forgot about him. If you watch tonight's game and you're a Knicks fan, the only logical thing to feel is a little bit discouraged. And I don't think that's a crazy thing to say.
I think you're something wrong with you if you come out of this game thinking, all right, this is it. The Knicks are in a good spot against Detroit. It's been bad.
FGC Hitman says, what up? I'm not too worried. I knew the Knicks would lose after the injury reports. Shake it off. On to the next. Yeah. Hopefully they can beat Boston on Sunday.
Then we'll be back.
Right now, you're trailing Boston in the standings, and they don't even have Jason Tatum playing. Game will be on the road. No Deuce? Yeah, Deuce out for 8 weeks, though. Al Rock says, no big deal, bro. Don't turn into Stephen A. We are good. I don't think I could be saying it in a more calm fashion, my man. If you're not worried about matching up with this team in the playoffs, you're just basing that off of hope. I just don't see how you can watch these 8 quarters you've played and been outscored by 60 and say, nah, we got them right where we want them. Is that what we're saying? We got the Pistons right where we want them? You could believe in your team. Look, I believe in my team as well. Playoffs were tomorrow. I'd pick the Knicks in a series over the Pistons. But, again, that's me going off hope and belief that my team can win. That's not – there's nothing tangible or factual that has happened in the NBA this year between the teams that paint a picture that says that the Knicks would handle this team in the playoffs.
Hard to argue with that logic. There is no – I think that's a good assessment of the situation. Can still believe in the Knicks, but
as Danish Janis hits another 3.
no, there's no data.
I don't even know if that was Danish Janis. Another guy I don't even know on their team, number 20. They're beating you so bad, a man named Janis doesn't even have to play right now.
It's Chaz.
Javante Green eating Frito chili cheese Fritos on the bench with his daughter. Marcos, bad love, Marshall, good to see you. Good to see you too, bro. And thanks for being here and bringing some life to the stream as the Knicks have not been able to do that one tonight. Appreciate you, Marcos. Thank you for the love as always. Adam Yildiz in the building. What up, my man? Shout out to you. $5 super chat. Four minutes left as Herter swings up top. It'll be a shot clock violation. One of the better possessions by the Knicks all night. What up, Yildiz? Appreciate you, brother. Shall we cue that they look tired after the second OT game? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, boring game with no spark, but I'm still, yeah. Look, I mean,
He sucks.
do I take more from this game or the not 8-game win streak? A little bit more from this game, but I still think there's a way they beat the Pistons in the playoffs. I still think they can beat the Pistons in the playoffs. I still will probably pick them to beat the Pistons in the playoffs. But I think we all are leaving tonight realizing it ain't going to be a walk in the park, and it's going to be a series where the Knicks need to play their A-plus game. And if they don't, they can and will get sent home. You were in a dogfight last year with them, and they look like a significantly better team. And then you got to ask the question, how much, if any, are the Knicks better than last year?
It's true. It was, like you said, a dogfight. And I think, yes, obviously it's 8 games versus 1, but you're looking up at Detroit in the standings right now. And you ultimately, if you need to get where you want to go, have to beat this team. So Like, that's the measuring stick right now. You can say it's 1 game versus 8. And listen, I mean, the Knicks looked like a good team for 8 games. And this Detroit is a good team. Losing to Detroit doesn't mean the Knicks are not a good team. But in terms of how you stack up against Detroit and where you stack up in this league, we'll take a lot from this game.
Yildiz, appreciate the super chat. Also says playoff basketball is always different. Bro, always is. Yeah, playoff hoops is always different. And hopefully the Knicks are with their 2 extra starters. And I know that they don't have a starter tonight as well. I think the thing I'm struggling with is like,
I don't even think it's just the starters. Like, when the Knicks bench was in versus their bench, like, they were getting killed also.
yeah. And I watched this game, and I see a team that feels like their style of play maybe fits a playoff game better. And they being Detroit. Defense, toughness,
Physicality.
Aggressiveness, half-court defense. I'm not necessarily sure that playoff basketball and the style of that leans in the Knicks' favor. I don't know. Yep, Detroit, the better team tonight. Yeah, Knicks were out hustled. Pistons wanted it more. Pistons were more skilled. Pistons played better defense. None of the Knicks did.
All the boxes
Yeah.
went in the Pistons' favor tonight. Not one thing the Knicks did better. They got 2 more offensive rebounds than Detroit, but Detroit made a lot more shots, so a lot more opportunities for the Knicks to get offensive rebounds.
Someone in the chat, Jorge says a throwaway game for the Knicks. I'm hearing Stan Van Gundy say it's a throwaway game for the Knicks. No, it's not. Why would it be a throwaway game? It's got your ass beat by the team you have to beat to get to the finals. Just like you got your ass beat last time you played them. We're just going to throw away games against the teams we have to beat, and then we're looking up at the standings when we lose by 40? I don't understand that logic. Sure, is this fourth quarter thrown away? Yeah, the bench played the entire fourth quarter. We should not throw away what happened in the first quarter. We should not throw away what happened in the second quarter. We should not throw away what happened in the third quarter. Throwing it away means you can't learn anything from tonight. There's a lot to learn from tonight. I don't understand that ideology at all, and that might be why Stan Van Gundy's not coaching in the NBA anymore. You can't take anything from tonight. That's a problem. Not saying dissect this film and dive into all that. Yeah, you need to watch the film. Maybe you need to watch it 2 times. But to act like tonight is a night where you just walk out of this building and say, we're done with that, on to the next. No. You better learn something from tonight. You better take something from tonight.
Because, like, let's say the Knicks, all right, someone want to say there was an off-shooting game, right? They didn't.
You know what happens when you don't take something from a game when you lose by 30? The next time you play them, you lose by 38. Oh, wait, that's what the Knicks did. Knicks look like, you know what the Knicks played like tonight? Like the last time they played versus Detroit, they didn't learn anything from it. They didn't take anything from it. And you got taken to the fucking woodshed tonight. I ain't trying to hear that. Losses are only losses if you don't learn a lesson. Fuck does that mean? Don't take it, throw away game. I don't agree with that. All right, that'll do it. We're going to sign off on the stream. not much more to talk about. We'll see y'all on Sunday.